Tobacco, Amouage, Cecile Zarokian. Could this fragrance be a match made in heaven? Let's check it out. Welcome back to another video. I'm Max Forti. If you love to make a great first impression, you came to the right place. Fragrance is a great way to do that. Today we're talking about the newest from the Library Collection. It's going to be Opus XIV Royal Tobacco. When I first heard about this fragrance, I was like, I gotta try this as soon as it becomes available, because when it comes to fragrances, there are three notes that I love and I think has the X factor depending on how they're blended. We're talking leather, boozy fragrances, and of course, tobacco. So let's get into this. All right, let's start off with the presentation here, pricing and all that good stuff. But before we do that, I want you guys to pause the video right now. Let me know two things. Are you familiar with Amouage fragrances? And if you are, which one is your all-time favorite Amouage fragrance? Comment below. So the box here, and just so you know, the Amouage Library Collection, Opus Collection, has been changed, if you will. I'm gonna pop up here on the screen the old style bottles. They will all be now ported into the new and standardized iconic Amouage bottle that we all come to know and love, which I think is actually a nice change. The box here is going to be a more square looking box as opposed to the old rectangular box. Really beautiful stuff here, quality through and through. And the bottle will sit perfectly on here if you want to store it away from the sun and all that good stuff. You can do that with these beautiful boxes. This is going to retail for 360 big ones, and you can find this, of course, at any Amouage authorized retailer and, of course, the Amouage website itself. Love the presentation here. It's going to be more of an earthy tone kind of a vibe. Matte finish on the bottle, matte finish on the cap, magnetic, of course. Going to have this cocoa-like dark tobacco tone along with this nude beige kind of undertone as well. Love the color scheme here with the gold appointments. Let's see what this is all about, guys. Actually, I know what this is all about because I've been wearing it, but sharing with you. So Royal Tobacco opens up just fantastic. When you smell this fragrance, you guys know when I have the smile on, you know the fragrance has the wow effect. The same effect that I get with Roja's Enigma. Those kind of fragrances that really put a smile on my face. It's like you gotta have it. If you're a fragrance aficionado, if you're a connoisseur, or if you're somebody getting into fragrances, either or, you smell this, you're gonna be like, wow, this is quality. This is something different. This is something unique. This is something exotic. It's exactly what you're gonna get here. Very bold, very powerful, very intriguing and mysterious, which are the adjectives that we became enamored with Amouage for. It's definitely going to be present here. Again, Cecile Zarokian, a great nose. She's given us incredible fragrances over the years, and this is yet another fantastic release. As I said before, I have a ton of tobacco fragrances because it is one of my favorite notes, along with boozy scents and leathery scents. And I have to tell you, from all the tobacco fragrances I have, which hundreds of tobacco-based scents, this is one of the most openings, one of the most unique tobacco fragrances I've ever tried, because it has this really spicy and sweet and very green opening with the cardamom laced with the tobacco. It's resinous, it's powerful, it's sweet but not overly sweet. It's a little bit bitter because of the tobacco, but not overly bitter. It's very intrinsically and mesmerizingly put together in a way that's blended in a very sophisticated and elegant manner that, I'm telling you, Cecile Zarokian, you are, I mean, kudos to you the way you manipulated these notes and accords. This is an exquisite scent. But let's digress a little bit. So the opening is going to be green, powerful, resinous, and a little bit sweet. That's what you're gonna get. The cardamom here is up front and center. I believe there is a ginger note in here or something that's, given this fruity and yet spicy feel to the scent, which is really nice. It's very warm, very seductive, very compelling. Love the opening here, guys. Just saying, this is a 10 out of 10 opening. No two ways about it. During the heart, as the fragrance develops on skin and warms up, you're gonna get even darker, and it's going to intensify and adds more dimension to the darker facet of this fragrance, because along with that tobacco, you're gonna have notes like vetiver, myrrh, birch, that are going to really intensify the tobacco here, giving this darker, more resinous feel to the scent. If you love dark, mysterious, bold, powerful fragrances, the heart is going to really, enchant you as you wear this fragrance. I've worn this fragrance a few times. My wife wore it once. We both love it. This is something you can share. One thing I love about this, it's definitely androgynous. It's definitely gender-free. Anybody that loves this style type of a scent, powerful, bold, mysterious tobacco feel, will absolutely fall in love with this. Of course, there is a touch of oud here that also comes through. You're gonna have smokiness, you're gonna have earthy facets. It is a very bold, and it is an oud scent with the frankincense, which is also a signature of Amouage. It's all going to be present here in a very methodical and meticulous blend type of an oud. Love the way they did here. The tobacco here is incredibly done. They capture every facet of the tobacco that I love. You have the leafy, you have the sweetness, you have the bitterness, all the different nuances and facets of the intriguing note of tobacco is captured here to the T. All right, the dry down, what you're gonna be left off with is going to be this sweet tobacco, which is a little bit smoky and a little bit musty. So you must enjoy it. I'm gonna also say this right now before I close out what I get from the scent, because number one, don't go out and blind buy this, because this is not going to be a Dolce & Gabbana The One style tobacco that's widely available and widely loved. It's not going to be a universal type of tobacco that everyone's going to enjoy. It's going to be for the connoisseur, for somebody who has a seasoned nose or appreciate darker, bolder, and daring, mysterious kind of a fragrance. This has all of those. It checks all the boxes. So if you love Amouage, like myself, when I became, when I fell in love with this brand, with Reflection Man, Epic Man, Memoir Man, all those darker resinous and different style scents, this is going to be one of those exotic, unique type of compositions that I don't think the average Joe, and this is not being condescending, it's not being, a snobby kind of a guy, just being honest, especially for the price point. A lot of people will say, wow, how can you wear this? But I'm telling you, you wear this on skin, it warms up with your body, the magic begins. All these notes will play a beautiful dance. And again, that sweet tobacco, musky and smoky dry down that you're gonna get here, it's going to last a long time. Let's get into the projection performance of this fragrance. It'll project like a beast. It's like one of those entities. This is one of those fragrances, guys. Extremely powerful, 12 plus hours. If you spray your clothes, you've been warned, caution, because it's gonna stay on there. I don't know how dark this is, but I would not spray this on white t-shirts or white shirts because I think it might stain. A lot of dark and resinous elements here. But needless to say, if you spray your garment, it's going to be there for days. Not the next day, for days, okay? You've been warned. Beast mode, 12 plus hours, projects for like 3 to 4 hours, and then some. Sillage to no end. Everywhere you walk, people are going to perceive you. So if you like those attention-grabbing statement type scents, this one here is one you're going to love. All right, so I do this with every review I do for you guys. What does this fragrance remind me of? What does this resemble? Absolutely nothing. This is its own thing. It's opened up a new tobacco category, guys. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if people are starting to clone or copy this DNA, because I'm telling you, Cecile Zarokian, Renaud Salmon, Amouage, you guys created a fantastic new tobacco range. I'm telling you right now, just like Baccarat Rouge 540, Aventus, all the time we have these fragrances within the fragrance world that come out and start a new trend. This is a groundbreaking trendsetter kind of a fragrance in the tobacco realm of things. Again, it's not going to be for everyone, but if you have a seasoned nose, if you love tobacco, the way this is blended and the notes that are in here embellishing the scent is just out of this world good. There's no two ways about it. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I've worn this. I cannot wait because it's still hot. It's August. It's very freaking hot here where I am. But as soon as the temperature drops, we get into the fall, this will be a go-to for me, and expect to see a lot of talks about this fragrance in the community because this is one of those scents, guys. Just saying. All right, hope you guys appreciated this review. Let me know in the comments, have you heard about Royal Tobacco? I'm telling you, this fragrance is so good, the cap should have been a freaking crown. Royal Tobacco. But seriously, I'm gonna do one better for you guys. I wanna give you guys a chance to smell this. At least 2 people watching this video. If you love tobacco, I wanna give you a chance to smell Amouage Opus 14. So yours truly here, Max, is going to give 2 lucky winners a 5 ml decant of this fragrance. All you have to do, guys, will be in the description of this video. Also pin that in the comments. Make sure you follow the rules. It's very simple. Just subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below why would you like to try Amouage's Opus 14 Royal Tobacco, and I'll choose a lucky winner in about a week's time. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for checking this video out. And as always, wear what truly moves you. See you right back here very soon. Take care.